As the crown was placed upon his head, King Edward ascended the throne, ready to rule his kingdom with wisdom and compassion. Beside him stood his beloved queen, Eleanor, whose grace and kindness captured the hearts of all who beheld her. Edward and Eleanor's marriage was not merely one of convenience, but a union built on mutual respect, admiration, and love. Together, they vowed to uphold the values of justice, fairness, and equality within their kingdom. Eleanor's counsel was invaluable to Edward, as her keen insight and wisdom helped him navigate the complexities of ruling a kingdom. Her words of advice were always spoken with sincerity and compassion, earning her the respect and admiration of all who knew her. When famine struck the kingdom, Edward and Eleanor worked tirelessly to alleviate the suffering of their people. They opened their palace doors to the hungry and homeless, providing food, shelter, and comfort to those in need. Eleanor's compassion extended beyond the walls of the palace as she tirelessly devoted herself to charitable endeavors. She established orphanages, schools, and hospitals, ensuring that no citizen of the kingdom was left behind. As rumors of war spread across the land, Edward and Eleanor faced their greatest challenge yet. With enemies at the gates, they stood united, ready to defend their kingdom and protect their people at all costs. In the face of adversity, Eleanor displayed remarkable courage and resilience. She stood by Edward's side on the battlefield, inspiring their troops with her unwavering bravery and determination. With diplomacy and negotiation, Edward and Eleanor sought to bring an end to the conflict and restore peace to their kingdom. Through their tireless efforts, they forged alliances and brokered treaties, laying the foundation for a lasting peace. Eleanor's diplomatic skills were unparalleled, as she navigated the treacherous waters of international politics with grace and finesse. Her ability to forge alliances and foster goodwill earned her the respect and admiration of foreign leaders. With peace restored, Edward and Eleanor focused their efforts on rebuilding their kingdom and fostering prosperity for all. Through wise governance and prudent policies, they ushered in an era of economic growth and stability. Eleanor's generosity knew no bounds, as she continued to devote herself to the welfare of the kingdom's citizens. She distributed wealth and resources to those in need, ensuring that no one went without food, shelter, or opportunity. To celebrate their kingdom's newfound peace and prosperity, Edward and Eleanor hosted a grand celebration, inviting nobles, dignitaries, and commoners alike to join in the festivities. The joyous occasion served as a testament to their enduring love and leadership. As the years passed, Eleanor's legacy endured, as her charitable works and acts of kindness continued to inspire future generations. Her name became synonymous with compassion, empathy, and generosity, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of all who knew her. As Edward's reign drew to a close, he prepared to pass the torch of leadership to his successor. Though bittersweet, he took comfort in knowing that the kingdom was in capable hands, thanks to the unwavering support and guidance of his beloved queen. As Eleanor bid farewell to her kingdom, she did so with grace and dignity, knowing that her legacy would live on in the hearts and minds of all who had been touched by her kindness and compassion. With a new monarch on the throne, the kingdom embarked on a new chapter in its history. Though Edward and Eleanor's reign had come to an end, their legacy lived on, serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration for generations to come. In her twilight years, Eleanor returned to the kingdom she had served so faithfully, welcomed with open arms by the people whose lives she had touched. Though she had relinquished her crown, her influence and impact remained as strong as ever. As Eleanor looked back on her life and reign, she felt a sense of gratitude and fulfillment, knowing that she had done her utmost to serve her kingdom and her people with honor and integrity. The lessons and wisdom Eleanor had imparted to Edward and future generations continued to resonate, guiding the kingdom through times of uncertainty and turmoil. Her legacy served as a guiding light, illuminating the path to a brighter future. As Edward and Eleanor reunited in the afterlife, they did so with hearts full of love and gratitude for the life they had shared together. Though their time on earth had come to an end, their love and legacy would endure for eternity. In the annals of history, Eleanor's reign was remembered as a golden age of peace, prosperity, and compassion. Her name became synonymous with virtue and benevolence, inspiring future generations to follow in her footsteps. Under Edward and Eleanor's leadership, the kingdom had thrived, united in purpose and vision. Their unwavering commitment to justice, fairness, and equality had forged a bond of unity that transcended time and space. As Eleanor's time on earth drew to a close, she spent her final days in quiet reflection, surrounded by loved ones who had been touched by her grace and kindness. Though her physical presence would be missed, her spirit would live on in the hearts of all who had known her. With Eleanor's passing, the kingdom mourned the loss of a beloved queen and leader. Yet, even in death, her legacy lived on, serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who had been touched by her presence. Though parted by death, Edward and Eleanor's love remained eternal, a bond that transcended the boundaries of time and space. In the kingdom of heaven, they were reunited once more, their souls entwined for all eternity. As Eleanor's body was laid to rest beside her beloved king, the kingdom paid tribute to her memory with solemn reverence and gratitude. Though her physical form had passed from this world, her spirit would live on in the hearts of all who had known her. In the years that followed, the memory of Edward and Eleanor's reign lived on in the hearts and minds of future generations. Their love, leadership, and legacy served as a guiding light, inspiring all who came after them to strive for greatness. Eleanor's legacy endured, as her charitable works and acts of kindness continued to impact the lives of countless individuals. Her name became synonymous with compassion, empathy, and generosity, leaving an indelible mark on the world she had left behind. Under Edward and Eleanor's leadership, the kingdom had been transformed into a place of peace, prosperity, and harmony. Their unwavering commitment to justice, fairness, and equality had laid the foundation for a bright and prosperous future. As the sun set on Edward and Eleanor's reign, their legacy lived on in the hearts and minds of all who had been touched by their love and leadership. Though their time on earth had come to an end, their light would shine brightly for all eternity.